Hello, friends, and welcome to another PSA for Black Men. And I did not want to make this video as I'm laying down, but I'm laying down. It has been that kind of day. It's been that kind of week. We are 1 week from the surgery. It was 1 week today where the surgery took place. And it's been one heck of a week. As you know from the last video, I ended up in the emergency room back in Los Angeles. Things went, I'll call it, fairly well from that point, in that I did not have major infections, even though I had received triple antibiotics while in the emergency room, because they were just looking at the worst case of everything. They thought the Rice Krispies was something really strange, and the catheter issue that I had, not filling the bag, and they just did everything they could, and they felt that the worst was happening. So from that standpoint, things turned out well because the worst was not happening. However, this last few days have been, since that time, have been a real challenge. The catheter is the biggest challenge I have right now. Well, I won't say it's the biggest challenge. It's the biggest pain that I have right now. And I don't know why the men that I've talked to, they don't even mention it. They say you got to carry a bag around for 10 days. And it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. But it's a big deal. Are you kidding me? A catheter? Oh my gosh, it is a big deal. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my body just doesn't like this, but it has been a real problem. When I have to go to the bathroom, I can feel that I have to go now, and I try to release my bladder, and it's very painful because it's trying to push this the fluids through the catheter, and some of it's coming out around the catheter, and blood is coming out around the catheter. Much of it's going into the bag, but it's like, and it's very painful when it happens. And so it's like, in the middle of the night, I don't know it. It's just flowing. But during the day, it's been very painful. I will just say that. And hopefully you won't have that same situation. So the catheter is a much bigger deal than anyone has made it, and even I have made it thus far. So I just want you to be aware of that. The swelling of the scrotum has been really outrageous. It's gotten the size of, I'll call it a honeydew melon. And I remember talking to my doctor a few days ago, and he looked at it, he says, well, I've seen bigger. You've seen bigger than this? I can't imagine, because it's hard to move around. It's in the way, and it's not that it's very painful, it's extremely uncomfortable. So those two downsides. I had a birthday. Yay, happy birthday to me a couple of days ago. And I thought I would just be able to take that day off and just chill out. I got a call from my surgeon saying that the pathology came in from the prostate, and they found something else in the lymph node. Happy birthday. It's not over yet, because it was my birthday and I wanted everything to go well. Cancer don't care. So I've got to deal with that at some point. We're going to get through the healing of the prostate surgery. And then when I go back in, we'll have to do that PSMA test to see exactly where the rest of the cancer might be. And then we may be talking about some type of radiation to try and get the rest of it. So not great news, not great news at all. But we're going to take it a step at a time. Right now, we're trying to heal. And in a weekend, it feels like I'm never going to heal. I'm just down and out. And my beautiful sweetheart, she had a great suggestion for me. What I've been doing is I've been getting up in the morning and I've been walking around the block just to get, because you got to walk, you got to get movement. And every day I've been walking around the block 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times around the block. Nothing great, but just a good exercise. And it's felt good physically to do that. But it's also, I think, exacerbated the swelling of the scrotum as well. So I've been icing the scrotum. And so her suggestion was today, on this 7th day, to actually the 8th day, to just not do anything. Just do what I'm doing right here. Just lay down and just don't do anything as much as you can. Get up, make yourself something to eat, but just don't do anything. And so that's my day today. It's been rest and relaxation. And I'm looking at my steps. I have about 500 steps in today. Usually at this time, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and usually I'm like 5,000 steps by now. So 1/10 of that. And so I've really been taking it easy today. And it seems to help a little. I'm not getting any bigger. My scrotum isn't getting any bigger. So that's the good news. So maybe just a little less activity is what's in order here. And so that's it. I wanted to just share with you this current step. Still have 3 days left of this catheter before I go back in and have it removed. And I'm so looking forward to having it removed so that some things can start to feel a little more normal. Maybe just having a tinkle will feel more normal again. I still have to figure out the whole incontinence thing, make sure that I've been doing Kegels so that I can strengthen the muscles there. And you should do Kegels. I don't think I mentioned that before. Start 30 days before your surgery. I didn't, but you should probably start 15 to 30 days before your surgery and just do a bunch of Kegels, maybe 3 times a day, 10 squeezes. If you don't know how to do a Kegel, look it up on YouTube. There are probably lots of different ways, Kegels for men. It's really easy. And just do that. And that should help. I feel like I have control, although with the catheter, it's hard to tell if I really do have any control. Feels like I have enough strength and control to curb a lot of the incontinence, but we'll see next week when they remove the catheter. Okay, that's it. I know these are getting raw, more and more raw, and I hope you're up for it because I want you to know what you have in front of you potentially. All right, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you again soon. This is a better camera angle. Should have started with this one. All right, talk to you soon. Take care.